what you did?
Yes, sir.
Where'd you do it at? Back
Right
there?
here. So see, it's counting down right now, right? So it's 8. So it's behind like maybe like 30 seconds or something like that.
Okay.
But I'm actually live right here now. So welcome everybody. This is the test. This is the test. There's no word from the Lord. This is just a test. This is just a test. All right. So y'all come back next Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday. All right, we're live. We're live in the building. There we go. There's the man. There's the man right there. Hey, what's good, family? How y'all doing? We're demoing Switcher, which is an amazing program. If you got a church and you are trying to set up multiple screens to be able to view your different angles for your service, this is an amazing program. This is an amazing program. And I'm just showing them how it works and what we got going on the screen right here. The screen in the back that went blue. So you can see how far it's behind right there. Yeah, now my hands is up right there.
So that's going in the overflow.
Correct.
So yeah, that's kind of, pretend we're doing the same thing. That's the overflow, this is that sanctuary.
Correct.
Right.
That's you back there, for to hear the sound is back in the overflow. They
Overflow,
hear the sound through
just
the TV.
let's turn your sound up.
Yeah, there ain't no sound back there. They gotta hear it through the TV.
So I'm saying with the TV, yeah, correct.
Yeah, just turn the
just
volume.
Yep, I turned the
Keep
TV
the
up.
sound bar back there.
Cause see, with it being all 30 seconds, not gonna matter in the overflow room.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. Exactly.
The only way it will make a difference is if the sound in the sanctuary is loud,
Loud.
and they hearing that, then they heard it again.
Check 1, 2.
Oh, okay.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
We gotta get
So
sound.
this is what they will be hearing.
We need sound more.
This is what they will be hearing.
Yeah, I mean, the TV itself might be loud enough. You just gotta test it.
It might be, yeah, we gotta test. Before we get sound more.
But some TVs, you know,
We got no speakers in
they got the volume go to 100, but it don't sound like nothing.
it.
I got a sound bar and everything.
Yeah, I got we got I think we got a sound bar in that room back there.
Man, you get the sound bar.
No, a sound bar in the back, but we don't have one in there.
$100, bro.
They Wi-Fi, right?
No, this plug right to the TV.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them do come one.
The sound bars?
Yeah.
You can connect them. They're Bluetooth enabled.
I mean Bluetooth.
Yeah, they're Bluetooth.
All right, so what's the purpose of this phone then? Just so you can have
Okay.
switch?
Exactly.
So, the phone, you're gonna sign in the switch it again, right? And then you can switch
Correct.
from this view to that view.
So you,
And show
what you gonna do?
Back.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
So
okay.
you touch that one right at the bottom. See where it says at the bottom? For this one right here, share the camera,
Okay.
Mhm.
and you just hit this one right here. Use this screen as a source in your production. Bam. And then right here, I'm clicking right here plus, and I'm doing input, and you see Sean Lewis iPhone 2.
So we gotta make sure we do it on that and this one,
Yes, sir.
because they correspond.
Yep. So now you can see my second angle.
Right.
So if I wanted to show, like, what's going on back there or whatever, like if you had like your stuff back there, you can do that right there. Or if I wanted to see the service from back here, that's because of the film room. I can see the film right here.
You don't test. I'm
And
telling this one.
all you had to do.
Don't tell me, don't tell me.
Yeah. So just hit done right there. All right. You can be the man. All right, and see that one right there? Cue that one up. Let's click number 2. Cue it up, and it's upside down. So the camera's upside down. So we just got to turn the camera upside down, or just make sure it did that to me last night. It just flipped, and wouldn't like I don't care which way I turned it, it flipped.
Yeah, I take notice, a lot of times people send you picture one way and turn another way when you do pictures too.
And it's right here. Oh, sorry. How about now? Does it flip now?
Yep.
Yeah, shit.
It still look flip?
No,
No, it's good, it's good now.
It's right side up.
That's it.
Yep. So you can have it there, or if you move it, like, and if you do move this to another place, like if you want it on the keyboard player, if you had another camera feed, you can have it like that, and then all you have to do is just.
So,
While you're doing that, while
where
you're
would
moving
that
this-
camera be showing at though?
What's that?
Where would that camera be shown?
It's not. It won't be showing unless you put it up there. So you put it right here. It'll only be seen right here. But the people that are broadcasting, they're not seeing that. So you hit it right here, and now they're seeing that.
Because it goes where? Back here?
Correct. So right now you got 2 cameras. You got 2 cameras. So the other one's going to show up in a minute. So whatever you queue up. Let's see. Let's see if anybody's watching. I hope nobody's watching. Yep, nobody knows we're here. So good deal. See, now it's back there on that. It's on that corner over there.
Oh, okay.
So if you had that
See,
monitor,
that's the overflow.
Mm-hmm. So you definitely need another camera or iPhone, another phone or
I
camera.
got another
so if you
I'm
had
pretty sure
that,
you got one. You know they trash anyway. You made they ain't good for numbers recording. So.
oh my God, did he say that? You better go ahead and say that.
I'm gonna let him slide, cause I need him.
Yeah, or you do like that.
I'm gonna take my shots when I can.
Different angle. Do it from there. Yeah, that's a different angle for the service. See how it's doing that right there?
Yeah, okay.
So even in the event, like say you was in a church service and only showing the PowerPoint.
Right,
So if this was, you could take that one.
right.
You really ain't got nothing to do with it. You could take just one of them really and point it at the TV. You know, like say I got my laptop and the transmitter and it's showing to the one of the sanctuary.
Right.
You could take one of these, point it at that TV,
They're gonna
and
project
show it in the
back.
back.
Right.
So if you got an overflow church service, they'll still be able to see the slides.
Right,
They might be a little behind.
but if you see it.
Where's your router at?
In the back.
In the back. Okay.
Cause like I said, with the transmitter, is they all work. They by themselves. They ain't got nothing to do with the Wi-Fi, none of that.
I got you.
But this will help because, like I said, now you can just take that, point it at the TV screen, go on YouTube in the back, and that get rid of your transmitter problem.
Mm. Yep, so that right there, and then we got all the other stuff that's in here as well. Like say for instance, if you're trying to get this one situated to move to another one, you can have another screen up, you can have that up, or you can have this right here up, or this one in the middle, like this one right here in the middle. You can be adjusting this, you can be moving this.
So the only other problem is if you want to make changes, you got to do it from this one.
Correct. This is the switcher.
What you made, yeah.
This is the switcher. So basically, I can have this in the back. I can be wherever with this one. I could be in the back, out of everybody's way.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to get at.
Mhm.
You got to be somewhere
Yeah.
like off to the side. Right now,
Yeah.
we'll be off to the side. And
Yeah,
doing
because
stuff.
we'll be right here in the middle aisle and whatnot. We can do that, but we don't have to. We can have a camera right here and just be gone, or like the smaller one right here. But we normally just do it from right here because this is where we get the best production for the service at. In the
But
middle aisle.
that's the one that tells all the other cameras what to do.
Correct. Yes, sir. So if we had to add another camera, all we had to do is input, and then basically, if you had another iPhone, you can do that.
Right, okay.
You just add it to that, and what they do is they bring they got extra iPads, extra tablets, small ones, big ones, and they just put them up in different places. The only caveat is like if you got an older one, you may not get the best quality view.
Right.
And what I try to do is make sure I get like all the grease off of here, make sure I hit it with Windex or something to clean it before the service starts, so it doesn't look blurry.
So to add it, how's it adding the source? Like through
You can add a
Bluetooth?
source. You can add a source, because basically your download switcher and
Let's say I
basically
want to add his iPhone right now.
he would have to have a switch on it.
No, that's for sure.
Okay, so everything got to have a switcher on it.
Yeah, I think so.
Switcher is
Or
a
I think it
program,
says
right?
connect via URL.
It's an app.
So yeah, it has to be on there. Enter the camera's URL.
So say we put a switch on his phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he got to log into the same
I gotta
account.
turn it on.
He's got to be on the same Wi-Fi.
Right.
He just got to be on Wi-Fi.
You got to be on
Same Wi-Fi.
same
And
same
I gotta
Wi-Fi.
turn the app on.
Correct. You gotta have the app on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go into the app so you can basically say, hey.
It'll find it on his own because
Correct.
it's on the same Wi-Fi.
And once you do it, you don't have to do it no more because it's like it picked this up and say, hey, Sean's iPhone. You can do
Okay,
that.
so he would have Bobby's iPhone.
Correct.
So,
kind of like Bluetooth in your car.
How many can you have?
8.
Okay.
We don't need no more.
Yeah, go and get you 8 of them regular iPhones. We can have service. We can have stuff all around.
You can't use ragged iPhone in the same sentence.
I'm a fan back
it's
here.
time for me to get ready to go.
Let me call Tracy, man. Go get your husband,
Trace got
man.
an iPhone. Trace got an iPhone.
I gotta
She
go.
don't.
No, sir. She had one.
Gracious.
Got rid of that.
Yeah. Gotta be a reason they say, hey, only use iPhone with this. Gotta be a reason.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
no,
we
y'all
trust it.
live talking about.
I mean, no, I'm here. You do know all the iPhone parts is Samsung parts, right?
They probably are.
Yeah,
They probably are.
That's the like charging cord,
Doesn't
short
it-
charging cord, and
doesn't it
everything.
great
And here
service?
goes the mute right here.
Them. And Jesus asked this inquisitive question. He says, who touched me? Why did Jesus say this? Because at that point Jesus had been releasing virtue. He says, I see what my Father say and I say it. I hear what he says and I do it. So he had been releasing virtue. But when the woman came up behind him, she pulled out something from him that he won't release it. And when you have that kind of faith that you can come up behind him, you can pull a miracle out of season. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, oh neighbor, I don't mean to get on your nerve. And I don't mean to be rude, but hallelujah, it may not be my turn, but it's my time. shout a great shout. As soon as they gave him a shout that cost him something, as soon as they gave him a praise with the fruit of their lips, as soon as they opened up their mouth and began to bless their God, the wall fell flat. Oh, my God. Oh, don't stop hollering up in here. Oh, God, don't stop hollering up in here. Because throughout Scripture,